Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday's What Map, and I've got a bit of a treat for you today. One of those little parcels that you open up and you don't know what you're going to get. Here's the thumbnail, and there was no clue that this was definitely a snowy map. Okay? Here's PyeongChang 2018 Winter Olympic by Lovely. Now the words Winter Olympic would kind of suggest that there's going to be snow. The winter theme, which means you are going to need snowfall, even though when we get to the Steam page there's no hint of there being snowfall required. You've got to tell us these guys, you've got to tell us this. Anyway, they're setting up a train line connecting PyeongChang to PyeongChang. That's information that is printed in Korean only, not that you really need to know anyway. Now the roads are not very clever, okay? They've been laid down in a hurry, which is a shame, because the terraforming actually is not bad. I'll say it's not my personal flavour of map, and snowfall is not my personal flavour of theme. I would neither play either one of these two things, but this is not because it's necessarily a bad map, it's just not what I like. Desert island maps? Possibly, but once again, not my thing. I'm a very temperate map kind of person. Blue mantle showing through from that glitchy bit of road, and then another iffy bridge. Iffy. So yes, snowfall. Come on guys. If you're going to do a snowfall map, let people know for sure that they're going to need snowfall in the description, okay? And also a snowfall kind of thumbnail would be great. As bridges go, not too bad from above. That one, for when you get down to ground level, not too bad on the left. Up here, it's a bit, well, you can see what it is. It's a bit not too good. That's the polite way. Down here, look at this bridge. Look at this, yeah, dipping down before climbing up. And we've got a humpback bridge and a flat back bridge. Oh, lovely. What are you doing to us, my friends? You can do better than this. Yeah, the terraforming, yeah, well, clearly from height maps, yes, but it's not digitized at all. It's not bad. Now, this is a better bridge. That's a much better bridge. Mind you, in the middle of the map, you kind of want the better bridges, I guess. And then we get up to the intersection. Now, the second highway, or the third highway, I guess, because we've got the two connections, one end and one end, and then we're heading off this way. And so, yeah, 3 connections on 2 highways. That's kind of, I kind of get to the point eventually, don't I? What do you mean I don't? Okay, well, I'll try. Ignore the rail, looking at the roads only. We'll have a look at the rail in a minute. That's a better bridge as well. And then ignore the rail, stop looking at the rail. You guys are impossible, right? Just do as you're told for once, okay? Look at the roads. We'll look at that rail in a minute. We're on the roads, we're on the highways, and yeah, yes, not the best. Now, okay, are you ready? Turning around. Now look at the rail, okay? No, don't look at the mountains. Look at the rail. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? No, not very good at all. We climb up here. It's following the terrain instead of trying to follow a straightish line. It's a bit bumpy again. And then down here, it's all over the place. Mind you, if we go directly above, it doesn't look too bad. Snakes a little bit, but doesn't look too bad. It's only when you come down to ground level and you've got these changes in elevation, and this one here, look, this is been built in a furrow. That's not so good, is it? Oh, I don't know. Right, where were we? Yes, well, we're rolling on again, and in the middle of the highways, but now, instead of, oh, I don't, look, we're climbing the mountain. There wasn't enough room to stay in the middle of the highway, so we climbed the mountain instead. What? And a big drop there to get back down to ground level. Humpback Bridge next. Not good for trains, but if you took that at high speed, actually, it's caged, isn't it? This I reckon that's caged, so if a train doesn't take it at high speed, it won't go flying off into space, you know? That's what I reckon it is. And there you go, that is the end of the rail. But we haven't finished yet, because we have that second highway connection. So we're going to have a look at that now, okay? So yeah, that's PyeongChang station probably there, I would suggest, maybe. Let's follow this and have a look where this takes us. And this bridge is... okay. It's the best I can say about it. The road's drifting apart and coming back together, and it's just not very clever again. Not very clever. I know it's difficult to build roads through mountain passes, etc. But this... I know Lovely's got better skills than this, okay? I know that they do. I've not met them personally, I can feel it. I can feel it. They've taken on the snowfall map with terrain that you're seeing around there, and then these roads have been put down in 5 minutes. Maybe 10. No more than that. It's a shame, because it kind of killing the map a bit, I'm afraid. Right, okay, let's have a look at some other form of transportation, shall we? In today's asset review, and now we're going to our star friend Ronix 69. Goodness me, this guy knows his assets. It's suspended monorail, and this is a multitude of different assets actually here. We've got a suspended station, we've got a couple of different sorts of elevated monorail itself. I mean, basically lots of things to look at here. Lots and lots of things. So anyway, yes, people already hurrying to use the monorail to get to the other station, which is on the other side of Assetville. Very nice it is. I apologise for that little chime. Somebody loves me. They sent me a message. But it wasn't Ronix about the suspended monorail. I don't think. But I will check soon. Hopefully it'll be some hot girl. How about that? Ooh, ladies. I'm a ladies' man. Where were we? Yes. No shipping routes, no air routes. I'm a ladies' man. I say that. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. Where were we? Okay. Right, we are following the flow of the water going downstream. Started off nice and strong. It's getting weaker now, and weaker, and it's getting very weak now. There's barely any movement at all, and about now it's tapering down to zilch. Static water here, guys. This is where your pollution's going to stop, right here. But we'll keep going in case it picks up again. You never know. You never know. Right, so if we head up... Oh, yeah, water movement. Brilliant. Excellent. Oh, it's going the other way. So this is definitely going to be polluted. This whole area here, well, that's going to be Stinkyville. That is... Deary dear. Water flow, it's essential that it keeps moving, guys. Like this. This is poor. This is poor. Just completely not enough water flow through there. And then we've got water flow on the other side. Alright, let's have a look at terrain and what it looks like. What the whole thing looks like as a whole. Like I say, it's not bad, actually. I mean, height map, yes. But it looks like it's been worked on. My only major grumble, of course, is with the trees. They look like they've been randomly tree brushed en masse. There's some clustering going on, but I'm not believing the trees on the mountains the way that they're laid out at all. It just seems to be just basically plonked down, and I don't buy it. Like these ones on the top here, I think up here, would they be up there? I don't know. The trees prefer the valleys, and up on the mountaintops, I don't know. I've never been to Korea. I've never been anywhere. Well, hardly anywhere. Right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a map which disguised itself as not being Snowfall in everything but name, and is actually quite it's quite a challenging map. There's not an awful lot of build space, but if you're skilled, you could do something with this, I think. I'm not sure I could manage to do much with this. I'm trying to find where the ski routes would be. I don't know. Okay, it's aesthetically, I think actually detailing, but the actual look of the mountains, I believe. Okay, and the snowfall kind of works with this particular map. I'll give that 3 stars. I don't think it's worth a 4, but it's definitely worth a solid 3. Detailing, lots of problems. Okay, lots of little problems. It's not hideously horrible. Like I say, I can believe the mountains, etc. 2 stars there. Gameplay potential, tricky. You've got to be a good player to do well with this one. I'm going to give this 3 stars for gameplay because I think, it's the challenges there. PyeongChang 2018 Winter Olympic by Lovely. And that map is, no one's there. It's bordering lovely. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and listening to me stammer over my own words and wondering who's on my phone chirping at me. I'll see you tomorrow for a Throwback Thursday map. Ooh, it could be fun. See you then.